Please put your hands together for Mr. Norman.
Year, that's why. Every 4 years they got the elections. It's like the Olympics, because I don't know what the fuck it's about. Actually, it's the same year this year. I just pretend I know what I'm talking about. I don't know anything. They just go, hey, what about the finance thing, the NASDAQ? I'm like, yeah, that's a shame. I don't know who's to blame for that. I did my best. The Olympics I had trouble with that. You know, every 4 years I'm supposed to all of a sudden get interested in women hopping around a pole. I don't know, it's a year, if it's not an Olympic year, you go, hey Ruth, come on in here, man, there's a woman gymnasts. They're hopping around on the TV if you like to see it. Nobody cares to see that shit. Swimming, all you see is fucking water splashes. So, yeah, no, I like it. That's, you know, a couple of those Olympic sports I like, but some of them are so lame. Like I saw, you ever see Fast Walker or something? It just walks fast. It's like, I think you or I could do it pretty well. Just, you walk, the point is walk as fast as you can without running. Just trying to do your best not to run. I don't know if those guys are respected in the, you know, I think in the Olympic Village, like dudes like Usain Bolt, like, you know, God damn, I saw you out on the track today there, Phil. I couldn't believe it. You got a brisk stroll going. You broke the 25-minute mile. I said, that's thing about the Olympics. Sometimes the Olympics they'll put sports together too. You ever seen that? But they don't belong together. Like run a 100-yard dash and then fish. You know, it's like. I was worried about the guy who comes in last or anything like that. So they always show the guy coming in first and his face, he's all excited and everything. But if you ever want to look, just keep your eye on the guy who didn't last. Because that's the story. This guy, you know, he realized at some point that he's coming in last. You can see it in his face. He's in the race. He's like, yeah, man, I'm going to come in. That's the guy who's second. I was way ahead of me. I trained 4 years. Every day of my life, I'm going to come in last. I didn't know how to train at all. So anyways, the elections here, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to watch the news and try to understand it. They come on, they're like, today the NASDAQ International, you know, like, oh, it went up. And I'm like, that's good. That's my opinion. I go, I don't like when it goes down. I don't know what I'm talking about. So I just try to watch the ads. I like watching the ads that are directed towards idiots like me. everything. Sometimes the ads are about the economy and stuff like that. Others very simple, be like, guys very simple. I want to get America working with jobs. I'm like, I like that. I said that the other day, Ruth. But that just might be the cure for all this unemployment. Finally, I got you speech for sometimes I feel like I'm here for those guys.
Yeah, how are you?
If I have a heart attack, don't think it's a joke. I think it's some kind of gag. He wants to have a heart attack. You gotta try to vote for one of the fuckers. I don't know. I have no idea what he does. Say that the world's dangerous, they got that, stuff going on in the Middle East. All I got to say to those people, those Yemenis and Egyptians and Iranians and Iraqis and Tunisians, I just got this to say. On YouTube, there's a dislike button. You don't have to get all crazy. Jesus Christ. But I know about being religious. I believe in God and stuff. But these guys are so confident theirs is the right guy. I'm not. I just, I picked a guy, that my parents liked. And I went with that guy. I grew up with him, whatever. But I feel like I know there's a guy, but I don't know the fucking specific guy. And I wouldn't be surprised. One of my worst nightmares is I die. I go, oh, fuck, it's you. I thought, that's the other guy. You seem like a nice guy, too. You hate that guy? But all religions are, the same. So there's one religion I believe is not good. I hate to say it. I don't know how to be politically incorrect. But what about the Church of Satan? Could that possibly be the right one? Of all the churches, that's the only one where the head guy at the church, there's another guy more powerful than him. And even admits it. That's not a good choice to go worship the guy who is the arch enemy to a much more powerful God. I like underdogs as much as the next guy. I'm not bet my eternal soul on it. You get to my age, you start thinking about your eternal soul. Go, God damn, I gotta start being a good guy so I don't get raped by the devil for all it's worth. I don't want that. I don't wish that on my worst enemy, let alone me. That'd be hell, man. Every day from morning till night, you're being raped by the devil just forever. And then you'd be going, that's worse than being raped by a guy for a couple of hours. Like, if you're in hell being raped by the devil, you think back at the time that guy raped you for a couple of hours, and what the fuck was I thinking about? It doesn't seem like much now. But you try to do your best, man, as whatever belief you have and shit. But everybody imperfect. Like, people think Christians are like, oh, I mean shit, but like, I'm a Christian and I know, we're always, nobody more wrong or sinful than Christians. Always falling down, can't do anything right. You know what I mean? We can't, like, for instance, like, like I eat apples. Now that's on, page 2. You're not supposed to fucking do that. That's like the worst thing you could possibly do. guys are better than the next guy, but I don't want to get fucking raped by the devil for all the time. Just because that Macintosh is so delicious. How come delicious? You know, there's one apple called a delicious apple. You ever heard that? They got like Macintosh and shit, and green apple, Granny Smith, and then they got red delicious apple. What the fuck is that? Why do they call it that? It's not fair. The other apple, the other red apple. I don't even buy red delicious. I'm like, fuck you. You think you're so fucking, you're so fucking good? You're supposed to be all scared all the time, everything in the world. It is pretty scary, but then nothing seems to happen ever. So that's weird. Like you watch TV, you go, God damn, I think they're going to kill us soon. And then the next day, you get a sandwich, and nothing happens. I don't know how to figure it out. But like, they're like, you know, North Korea, like I'm watching the TV, they're like, North Korea is scary. And like, people ask me, like, yeah, it's fucking scary. But then, not really, because, like, do you ever try to go sleep at night? You go, fuck, I can't sleep with North Korea. I never think of that fucking place. They're going to get me. There's people in the country that's that small. You know, you look on the, you ever see the map, the world, the globe, fucking, you're like, oh. There's only half of that. Like, it's not. The country's so small, like the words North Korea don't even fit in. All the words are out in the fucking water and shit. I'm scared of that. But nothing ever happens. Now you should look at the when something actually happens. Like I always say, well, this one country nobody seems to worry about. Everybody's like Iran, Iraq, and North Korea, all these people. What about Germany? I don't know if you guys are students of history, but this country, look at that, like at the early part of the 20th century, Germany decides to declare war, so it declares war, right, on the world, the entire world. So, and then it was like for a long time. You think it'd take like 2 days, the world go, fuck you. Fucking kill you. You're in Germany, I'm the world. But for some reason it took a long time. Then, thank God that, you know, the world wins. Then 30 years pass, and again Germany decides to wage war against the world. At this point, you know, you think definitely the world, okay, now you don't get to be a fucking country anymore. What the fuck are you doing? You can't get on Mars or something? You can't go around attacking the world? And then, during that second time, they had that guy Hitler, crankly, you know what I'm talking about? And, you know, whatever. Thank God he didn't win. Because otherwise we'd all have to go, crankly, we'd have to talk to him about him, happy. And it's hard enough to get a lady to let you lie down on top of her, let alone you go, crankly. Why is it so hard to get a lady to let you lie down on top of her? That's my line to ladies. I go to the bar. Go, listen, man, any chance that you let me lie down on top of you? I feel like it's very, you know, all this weird stuff people do to each other. I don't do nothing weird. I just lie down and lie down. Get up. No crazy shit's gonna happen. Still can't. That's one of my pickup lines. Another pickup line, you guys can use this if you want. You see a girl drinking like one of them fancy drinks at the bar or something like that, you just get up about near her, by her, and then you say, you get up here just so she can't see it, but then you go, I can get us a bottle. Like that. It never seems to work either. But no, man, I don't even drink. I have my little beer, you know, that I sip on. Sipping beer. But you know, it's very social, like with girls at bars. Like, if you're not drinking, what are you supposed to do? You know, if everybody had non-alcoholic, you go, excuse me, waiter, you see that girl at the end of the bar? Could you bring her a nice bowl of chowder? And the guy puts a big steaming dish of chowder. And at the other end of the bar. Let me ask you to dance later. You and I dancing. As soon as the chowder settles, I'll go over there and... Never dance with a girl with a belly full of chowder. Hey. You ever been in the blues clubs that's in Chicago? I don't know if you ever been to these fucking things, but you think you got a bad life. These motherfuckers, holy God almighty. Like, their stories are sad. These blues singers that tough. Like, you can't even tell by their names. This one guy's like, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Chicago, Illinois, Mr. Shit Life Johnson. Here he is. No arms, no legs. He's singing the blues. Here he is, Shit Life Johnson. First, he's singing the blues. You can't expect any dance numbers from a guy named Shit Life. They should put that on a cup. He's a good guy, Shit Life Johnson. Hey, baby, how you doing, girl? Damn, I'm feeling better now. I thought for a second I was having a motherfucking stroke or some shit. So I felt hot. You ever feel like that and shit? Because when I was young, I'd feel hot and I go, oh, that's the weather. And now I'm old. And so I get high. I go, well, I guess I'm going to die. This would be a bad place to die. That's what I was thinking the first 5 minutes of my act. Like, this would be a motherfucker. I'll be dead and shit. And you guys be going, no, I think it was a joke. I think that's why he said it earlier. No, but listen. You get to be my age, I'm 48, and you go spend a lot of your day like monitoring how your left arm feels. You ever do that? They only tell you 3, 4 things, like symptoms that you're supposed to look for. You know? You're a doctor, fucking guy, just do a regular doctor. You gotta go to specialists and shit that look up your ass. So just some guy looking at you, that doesn't do nothing. Just one of the regular doctors, you know. Like he puts that thing on you and blows it up. And you're like, well, like a 180 over 109. You know. What does that mean? Like, I don't know. That's just what I do for a living. Don't let me do it. Come on. Now I'm going to strike your knee with a hammer. What do you think of that? Again? Why would that help? Does that ever find anything? The guy hits you with a fucking hammer in your knee, so then your leg, you're kind of like that. And the guy goes, excellent. He writes it down there. He's like, that's how you should react when your knee is struck by a hammer. Turns out your leg's not paralyzed. That's good news, you know? There's a lady over there. What about when a doctor just knows all these big words because he's been to doctor school? So sometimes they'll just say shit that you said to them. Like one time I was like, Doc, I got something, man. I got something where I'm always tired. Guys, like, you have chronic fatigue syndrome. I'm like, what's that? He's like, chronic means always, and then fatigue, that means you're tired, and syndrome is something you got. All right, so $75, just pay that lady. You gotta, if you want to really save yourself, let me give you a hint. Get a doctor to put a big thing in your ass, like a camera, and look around, because cancer tends to gravitate towards your ass. That's where it hides. It's not like, you go to the regular doctor, he's like, I'm feeling it. Cancer's not stupid, you know. You don't want to hide, where do you go? You go and fuck up some guy's ass. colonoscopy, they put a thing up your ass, and a big, giant camera. You know, at first you're nervous. You're like, oh my God, I hope it's not the most painful thing I ever go through, you know. And then you go, I hope it's not the most beautiful experience I ever had. Either way, it's not good, you know. I got to dump the wife and kids and start all over. You know, but they put this thing, I'll tell you one thing, the size of this camera they put up your ass is fucking crazy, way up your ass. So if you think like, it makes you not afraid of jail that much, because it feels like you go to jail, somebody go, I'm gonna fuck your ass. You go, yeah, I'm sure you'll be really hurt, go ahead. I'm sure it's gonna be amazing. I've never felt anything that bad. You know, when they rape you in prison, it's not about sex, it's about power. That's how they get power in prison. They just keep a lot of raping. Like ass raping. The more ass raping that you do, the more powerful you are. You know, the guys way at the top, they rape other rapists. They're the top rapist guys. And they're very powerful and respected in prison. Thankfully that hasn't happened in the real world. You know, that would be a good way to garner power. Like imagine you had an insurance company working or something. Well, goddamn, Tyrone has made a meteoric rise. He was an examiner 3 weeks ago, and I was the vice president of insurance. Oh man, the biggest problem in this country, as I see it, is it's raining in the forest and shit. We gotta start thinking about real things in life, is my belief. Like this little tiny stuff doesn't matter as much as. Do you realize right now that it's raining in the forests? And also, like, icebergs are melting and shit like that. And you go to Arctic Circle, right? You're like, where's the iceberg? And then the Eskimo goes, it's gone, melted. You go, God damn it. You charged me $4,200 so my kid could see, first of all, a live Eskimo, which has not been impressive at all. And then that glacier. That iceberg, you're telling me now it's melted, you filthy Eskimo? I don't know Eskimos, whatever. Right? But, you know, I'm not going to get that $4,200 back. So that's the thing I'm talking about, is we have to stop looking like within and start looking at the real problems in the world. You know, like world, what do you call, saving the world. You ever feel like doing that? I don't think I have a big enough heart. You know, like those people in the street that have clipboards and shit, and they come up to you, they want you to give them money because they have an important thing. And so sometimes you can't escape, you know? And so then you're like, what's that? And the guy's like, hey, anyway, that's the fucking most obscure shit. You go, how the fuck does the guy know about all this shit? And the guy's like, anyways, you ever heard of a country named Digfrari? Anyways, some of the guys got sabers. And all hell's broken loose. Like, oh, you don't say. Anyways, you want to see some pictures of some children they slaughtered? You're like, no. No, I don't care to know that. I just give them money, and whatever the fucking cause is, I figure, I go, here's some money, try to make it better, and also don't tell me anything about it. I don't want to be informed at all about anything. Because information is never good. You ever else out there never go, hey man, we found out there's a fucking Santa Claus and shit. That's a bad thing they figured out. Even doctors, they can't give you good news. The doctor's never going to come back and go, your blood panels came back. You're immortal. Good news. You don't have to come back here no more. It looks pretty good. Best thing you do is go, listen, man, your blood panels came back. You're all right for now. But listen, hey, keep coming back. And one day I'll tell you something that'll shatter your fucking mind. You might be able to, you'll be crying, I think. From my experience, you'll be crying. I'll be crying. Oh my gosh. And my father died and I had to go, I don't know if you guys have ever been to a funeral. You know, a funeral, like, so my dad's funeral, right? Like 500 people probably came and walked in and stuff. So anyways, a funeral is a terrible thing if the person is dead is someone you love, you know. But if the person that's dead is not someone you love, it's pretty fun. Funerals are pretty fun. You get to see a dead guy. That's not a lot of chance for that. But if you love the person, so my dad, 500 people came to the funeral. 500 people did not love my dad. Maybe 6, 7 times. I figure I probably got 6, 7. I think all of us have about 6, 7. And then the rest of them just want to see a dead guy. So, I don't know why they do this at funerals, but the guy like me, I was close to my dad, I had to be the fucking greeter for these people. You're all sad and everything. And then I gotta stand there with this retarded suit, and people come in, and every fucking guy, it's like, one time working at the donut shop. Back at a place he used to live 10 years ago, I used to get him donuts. I'm like, that's an interesting story. Anyway, where is he? Nobody can believe it either. I noticed that. Everybody come out and go, son, I can't believe he's dead. I'm like, yep, he is. Funeral parlor, everybody wearing suits and saying, yes, he's dead. I can't believe it, man. I just saw him last week, and he wasn't dead. He's alive. How does that work? Sometimes guys would go look at my dead father, then come back telling me how good he looked. I said, man, he looked good. I'm like, okay, well, don't talk anymore. No, seriously, man, that's a good-looking dead guy. Don't worry about him. That guy's gonna get all the dead pussy he can handle. That's a dead guy. I'm like, all right, sorry. You can go back to your donut shop in the adjoining town.
Lord, you're so dark.
What's that?
You're dark.
What do you mean dark?
God, your humor's dark.
What do you mean dark? What's that mean?
Well, I don't know. I'm dark. You're dark. I think it's hysterical.
Oh, God damn, you're like a robot. Most people would just laugh. It's like, oh, you're making jokes. I listen to jokes. You tell them when I laugh. Right? Am I saying everything they can say is fine? Because I quit smoking because I don't want to be on my deathbed. First of all, I don't know why I bought a deathbed. You get what you pay for. I think they're cheap deathbeds. They're about as cheap as they can. I remember when I had a kid, I was watching TV one time and it was like, watch out, I was trying to scare you. They're like, a big thing of crib death. I'm like, holy shit, that's where I keep my kid every night. Wouldn't you think that would have wiped out the crib business? Crib death? Somehow they're a very resilient industry. All right, listen, enough of this darkness. We got to look ahead, and we got to stop being so, what do you call, selfish and stuff. We got to think about the rainforest, forests, rains. I hope they're correct. I always worry if things are correct. You know, especially scientists, they're always wrong all the time. They're always like, the sun goes around the earth. And then you go, yeah, okay. And then later they go, nah, we were wrong. 1,000 years later, whatever. So they all seem to be wrong. So God, I hope they're not. You know what I mean? Like I hope they don't like in 20 years ago. God damn, it's good we burned down that fucking rainforest. And people trying to say that, I can't even believe it. That's where all the snakes and the fucking spiders live and shit. That's where that snake flu started that almost killed everybody. You never know what they're gonna say. I like the world, I guess. I don't want to save it, but you know. Like I'm 48, right? And I've got 30 years to live. I didn't want to tell you, but my doctor broke the news to me. He sat me down and said, you have 30 years to live. So the point is this. I have 30 years to live. I think the world will be fine without, you know. But I think it's 3 billion years old or something like that. So I'm not really worried. And also, my dealings with the world, I feel it's just a big round ball of dirt. I know, like in the books, they cut it in the middle and there's a fire or something. Just to me with a shovel, like, you know, it just doesn't even get hot. The dirt doesn't even get hotter. But anyways, I can give a fuck about the earth. It's a filthy ball of dirt. But I do care about, like, you know, they say, what about the children? Of course, I have a boy. I love my boy. If he has a boy, I'll love him. And if he has a boy, you know, I'll have a great-grandchild. I don't think I'll be that close to him because I've noticed with great-grandchildren, you know, the bond between great-grandchild and great-grandfather seems not strong. You guys remember your great-grandfather, but I remember him as a fucking old, frightening motherfucker. Walking corpse. And then he just looked at me like that, like he resented me or whatever. And then if you talk with people past that, but they say, hey, the children are the future. You know, I always say that, you gotta think about the children. Meanwhile, that's what they told me when I was young. And then I grew up, and then they were like, no, it's not you. And I was like, what? I said, no, it's not his other children. I go, I got it. Fucking Ponzi scheme, you know? I'm not saying if it's always about the next fucking thing, you know? Come on, for God's sake. Let's not be. But so anyways, I can't crunch up them cans. I don't like the idea of crunching up cans because I only got 30 years left. I got a blue thing and then a green thing. I crunch up cans. Gotta go in the blue one. Can't go in the green one. Blue one. That's the way it is. That's the way it has to be. You know, and then people go, why are you doing that, Norm? I go, I'll tell you why, because of the future people. I was thinking about them. And I was thinking, you know, those people that are going to fucking be alive thousands of years from now when we're dead. I started thinking about them the other night. And I was thinking, these motherfuckers, they're not going to have enough, fuel for their jetpacks and shit. So I decided to spend the rest of my life crunching up cans. I'll be on my deathbed going, God damn, I crunched up a lot of cans. I don't even think I fucking saw the end of Breaking Bad. Still busy crunching up those motherfucking cans. Now listen. The important thing is this. Hey, you know what I said every day? Did you know the real heroes? I thought the real heroes were firemen and soldiers and so on, and astronauts. Turns out they're teachers. You're here, tell us that's horseshit. I thought, my guess was going to be volunteer fireman, right? Because To me, that job combines all the danger and hell of firefighting with complete absence of pay. So that seems like a rather heroic endeavor, you know. Whereas, you know, like a teacher, I've never and I've known a lot of teachers because I was a student among them. Maybe 100 of these motherfuckers. Never met, I never a heroic one. I never, was with my buddy, go, hey, Charlie, man, you know I was thinking about Mr. Johnson up there fucking erasing some chalk and shit? That guy's kind of heroic, man. The way he tells us what to do all the fucking time. And we have to do it, and we don't understand why, and they don't tell us. He's kind of a hero. What about the kids themselves? They got to write the fucking, they say, here, 1,500 words about some horse shit you don't care about. You're like, for free, you know? To me, that's the hero. The kid. Then the teacher, in one word, is just, not even a word, just a letter, they just go, see. You know? What's that? You're a C. They're like, all right, well. But before school was funny. You get a stick and stuff. So I remember before school, it was me and Sean Kay would get a stick. And then it would be the whole day. It'd be fun. And then they put us in school, and in front you could see the stick out the window. And then I go, what the fuck? What's going on? There must be some mistake. Why am I in here again? And then the teacher go, we got to give you problems, you know, to solve. And then I go, no, I'm 4. I don't got no problems. That's what's fun. I go, I think I got some fucking problems now. You got a whole book of problems, and you have to solve them. And they've already been solved hundreds of years ago, but we want you to solve them now. They've already been solved. The solutions are in the back of the book. Once you crack that code, schooling becomes much easier. Remember the kids that were so fucking retarded they never fucking figured it out? They go to the solutions page. I still. You gotta, you know. What do you guys eat? Anyways, what's that? You guys haven't touched a bit of your Jello thing. What is it? The scorpion bowl. Yeah, you haven't touched a bit of your scorpion bowl. As delicious as it sounds. Dangerous animal ever to try to eat. You're not eat some fucking motherfucker that can eat you back. Whew. That's why the spiders and shit, I kill them, because I know there were fucking families hanging out. You know, you look over, a fucking spider be there, be all scared, and then you look around and you look back, it's gone. Like, knows that you look away. The devil or something? Oh, man, it's getting less hot, that's nice. It's raining real deep out there. I hope none of us die tonight. I wonder what the statistical odds of that is. It's got to be well in our favor, 1 in 8 chance. Fears. I was trying to think of, you ever try to think of wise things and shit? You ever come up with a wise thing and then you tell your buddy and they're like, that's retarded. You're like, fuck off, man. You're going to be wise. You're like, nah. But it's just because you said it, you know what I mean? They know you're retarded, so they're not going to take it. Meanwhile, you could have gotten a book or some fucking thing if somebody had heard you that was like a guy that wrote smart things that people say books. but never going to see the light of day now because your fucking friends all day you're a retard. But every time you think of that, I think people think of wise things all the time. Next time you think of that, right? Just pretend somebody else said, like, go, hey man, as Winston Churchill once said, the carpet isn't as deep as you think. People go, God damn, that's wise. You're like, it was me. I thought about it last night. It's not that good. You go, fuck you, you can't say that now. You said it. But anyways, no, this is my big thing that came to my smart wise thing. That fear is the worst thing, of all. Like you can be, as long as you're not afraid of anything, if you conquer your fears, you can get through life a lot easier, So I was saying, what are you most afraid of in life, And if you get right down to the bottom of it, you're most afraid of wolfmans. Now, I never been a guy that wasn't afraid of that. So, but then you got to try to investigate, like look at your fears deeply. You go, okay, why do I stay up all night not being able to sleep? Because of wolfmans. And then you think, what is a wolfman really? It's half the wolf, half the man. So if I can spend all this time being afraid of wolfmen, I should, be doubly afraid of a wolf. You know what I mean? Doesn't that just make sense? Because you're not afraid of the man part. But you don't spend all your day, oh, fuck, I hope a wolf doesn't get me. The other thing is ghosts. Let's say ghosts, right? I'm not even afraid of ghosts. Not in the least. The least frightening thing to me in the world is a ghost. Because this is what? They show up and you can put your arm through them. So anybody I can put my arm through, I'm not afraid of that fucker. I'm afraid of those guys where you can't put your arm through. Way more. And then what can a ghost really do? All I can do is surprise you. Oh, like that. You're like, fuck, it's a ghost. Just the first, you don't get scared the first time. Once he starts haunting your house, he's there all the fucking time, you're not going to be scared. So you're going, you're like, oh yes, of course, the ghost. Hello. Standing at the foot of my bed again. Well, that's good. And if I go somewhere else, a big house, too. And the ghost, nothing more complaining and whiny than a ghost. You ever know that? I was like, telling you they're fire problem. You go, why do you have to fucking hang out at this house all the time? They're like, I have a problem before I left unfinished business that I have to take care of or I won't be at peace. And you're like, well, me too, you motherfucker. Some good thing going? Jeez, at least you get to walk through walls and shit. Grateful ghosts. That was my problem. I fucking left the goddamn problems unfinished. Anyways. And Draculas, everybody's afraid of Draculas and everything. But like when you think about it, right? Think about that first act, right? You go, I got a fucking Dracula moved in the neighborhood. I better get a 2x6 and hew it down and shit, get a wooden mallet. And if that Dracula comes into my house, that way I get a chance I'll smash that stake in between his breastbone and I'll cleave him, in two till he returns to the ancients, dust from whence he came. But I only have one chance, because if I miss, he will bite me and then I'll have eternal life. Wait a second, what is it again? Because I don't really see the downside. If a Dracula came to my house, I would be like, hey, Dracula, you can bite my neck now. You don't have to try to hypnotize me with your eyes or anything. Plus, you get to be a cool... Not only never die, which would be fun. My mother said it would be boring. I told my mother, I said, wouldn't it be cool to live forever? She said, I think it'd be boring. As opposed to her fucking... thrill a moment living under the earth plan. That never was boring. But imagine all you get is bit in the neck, and then you live forever, and plus, you're a cool vampire. Like all the ladies like you and everything, and ladies love vampires. Yeah, man, and Draculas, that's their favorite types. You could get, like, if a Dracula came in right now, like you could think you're the coolest guy with your lady. Oh, I'm cool. My lady likes me more than anybody. Then a Dracula comes, she goes and fucks him right away. That's the way it is. It's not you, it's not her. It's just... Man, ladies love Draculas. You know, they love Dracula the same way you ever see, like, children love stray dogs. They're like that. There's something about them.
Because they're always stiff.
They're what?
They're always stiff.
They're always stiff? Oh, no, you're not thinking about Dracula. No, Dracula's an undead. You're thinking of a dead guy. Right? Yeah, Dracula lives as well as just lives as much as I and you. What, did you guys already eat that? Or is it like upside down? I thought that was the thing. But is that the plastic container? Oh, that's a drink. Oh, God, man, I'm way behind fucking things. Now, one time I went into Kentucky Fried Chicken, there was this really mean girl behind the counter, so I was like, can I get some Kentucky Fried Chicken? She goes, what do you want with it? I go, I'll have some macaroni salad. She's like, where have you been? Like I was fucking non-hip and shit. Just because I hadn't been to fucking KFC for like a couple of years. Doesn't mean I'm not with it or anything. Where have you been? Oh my God, that beer is it's warm.
Why do you drink, Norm?
I don't drink very much. I used to, and it didn't agree with me. I think I was allergic to it. Like I barf all the time. Isn't it funny? Booze is the only fucking thing you take. Barf and shit. Go, I'm gonna have some more tonight. If you did any other drug, I'm putting that drug for or food or anything. The booze, you're like, yeah, I barfed and almost, I passed out and my face was blue. Anyway, where are we going tonight? I can drink beer. I can't drink that hard liquor. And you know what always fucked me up with those little shooters because they were so small. They taste like candy. I always thought they were candy. Just be out. I drink them and then be like, every time I just want to get home. That's my whole thing. When I hit a certain amount of being drunk, I'm like, I get home. That's the thing of home and shit. And I get in a cab or something, I put my head in the middle like a dog. Try to breathe, not barfing. Then I get home and then I go to that, what do you call that, like bathroom, and then it's tile, like cool tile in my bathroom. Like down like this here. I'm like, God damn, that cool tile feels good. And everything's fun, the cool tile. I go, fuck, I should get this whole goddamn place done in cool. I need chairs and shit. But that's why you don't want to drink on the road and stuff, because, you gotta go to a hotel, it's not as fun, you get home real late, you're like, yeah, can I get a wake-up call for 8 o'clock, please? Oh, it's 5 to 8? Well, I better let you go, you'll be dying next time. I don't want to bother you. I was thinking there's some things you can't, like one time, there's some things that are just too embarrassing to like, this happened to me twice. One time I went into this bathroom they had, like on the wall, you know that you could buy condoms in a man's bathroom? So this was, you could buy condoms, but you could also buy other things, like there would be little funny books about sex and shit. Anyway, so there was this one little book you could buy, it was like $1, and it was, there was condoms, but there was no ladies that would look like they were going to let me lie down on top of them. So I said, I'll get one of them books, I got $1, right? So anyways, it was called Porno Plenty, you ever hear that? Porno Plenty? Porno Plenty? So Anyway, this is called porno plenty, right? So, and on the front it had one of them things like a cornucopia, but you know how cornucopias have like fruit kind of tumbling out of them? This was ladies, like cartoon ladies. This was called the porno plenty, that's my point. So I put $1 and I hit porno plenty, fucking nothing comes out. My dollar, I don't get my dollar back, right? And then, that's one of those points you can't really, you know, you can't go busting the bar and go, where the hell's my porno plenty? What the hell's worse shit is it? Like porno plenty. Get your coat, I mean, I'm going to get the car, I'm going to pull it around. I mean, there's no porno plenty in this place. But one time I remember I was in the bathroom at this, it was like a Macy's, one of those stores, you know, a store where you buy clothes. And so I was in the bathroom, right? And then it said on the wall, it said, please report any problems with the toilet, you know, with management. You know, I thought, who would have enough? You know what I mean? You just want to get out of there. If there's any problems, you don't want to report. You don't have a report. I go, excuse me. No, I don't want to buy no perfume. Right? I was just thinking that I was in the bathroom. Well, I'll tell you what the problem is. There's a problem. I was reading on your wall. I shouldn't tell you the problem. Here's the thing. A big chunk of my shit, like somehow got stuck in there. It's all you or somebody else. Is there somebody higher up that I can tell my story to? That seems crazy. Oh, man. Yeah, I was thinking about a joke. I gotta go because it's way too late and rainy.
Dick jokes.
I wonder if any of us will die in with the water. If the water will be a problem for any of us tonight. Like the rain. I hope we all live to remember this night. I can't help but have this incredibly strong intuition that one of us will not survive the night. This is the point I was trying to make. I want to tell you a joke that was my father's favorite joke, you know, and then I'll tell you a joke that's my son's favorite joke. I think that's nice, you know, because, you know, it's, I don't know why. So this is my father's favorite joke before he died, okay? So he said there was a couple, Hector and Margaret, and they were a couple, and Margaret says to Hector one time, says, now, Hector, what would you do if I passed on first and when you went to my reward, would you get remarried? Well, Hector says, I don't like talking about that now. Well, she keeps at him, you know, bothering him all, pestering him, and finally he has to answer. He says, I don't know. Margaret, I suppose I'm only in my 40s and I still have a good chunk of living to do. I suppose I would get remarried. I'm not much of a loner. Oh, she says, mild surprise. Sure, well, she said, would she live here in the house? Well, probably. I don't know if I'd go buy another house. How do you live? Oh, she says, it gets me a little more agitated. Well, what about the car, you know, my car? That's our car. We go. Well, a car, Margaret, that depreciates as soon as you take it off the lot. And we only got it last month. Well, she's growing more distraught. What about our golf? She said, we golf every week now, Hector. You know that you would golf with. You would never let her use my golf clubs, would you, Hector? Oh no, he says, she's right-handed. But I gotta go. Well, you guys have been great. But here's my son's joke. He goes, violets, no, what is it? Roses? Yeah, roses are gray, tulips are gray, violets are gray, because I'm a dog. That's